Happy birthday!
Happy 40th!
I love you, tomato.
I wish we were there in person celebrating with you. Joyeux anniversaire! Feliz cumpleaños! Love you! Happy birthday!
Good morning. Hey, Cathy. Happy 40th birthday. What a milestone. We were asked for our favorite memory, but I have a few, and I wanted to try to think of a funny one, but every time I think of you, I just think of such a generous, kind soul. Like, I'm sorry, I'm so emotional. It must be the mama in me. But, gosh, I just remember you inviting us to your house and giving us all of your treasures, all your nice stuff. We still have pillows, and I still wear clothes that you gave me years ago. And then you were so generous when I was pregnant, sending me things, and I love calling you for advice. That's one of my favorite things to get from you. So yeah, really just thank you for being such a amazing friend all these years, even from so far away, for coming to our wedding. Like, I just think of you as just the most generous, kind, wise person. So my advice is keep being you, because you're awesome, and I'm gonna keep wanting to get more advice from you. I'm very selfish, but yeah, I mean, what a great birthday. I wish that we could see you soon, and hopefully this pandemic will end and we can't wait to meet you. Can we, Theodore? Huh? You want to see you? All right, I love you. Happy birthday.
Hi, Cathy. All right, so my favorite memory with you was when we were staying in Bilbao in that really neat little apartment at the top overlooking the city, and having dinner and drinking lots of Rioja in the little town square with the vet and your son. And we played soccer with him to keep the ball around a little bit after we had dinner. It was really nice. My advice for you is just keep being you. Just keep doing what you're doing. And what was the other part? All right, cool. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Cathy. Wishing you all the best on this special day. One wonderful quote that I wanted to share with you on this special day was something I heard a couple years ago. In French, it's Le vrai bonheur serait se souvenir du présent. And I would translate that to say true happiness would be remembering the present. And I hope that you live every moment in the present. And I hope to celebrate with you in the very near future. Lots of love.
Birthday, Cathy. I love you. And I enjoy with my kids, Myers and Ava.
Hey, Kath. Happy birthday. I hope you have a good 40th. I can't believe we're turning 40 this year. So I was thinking about all of the memories that we have, and I'm thinking about the funniest thing I could remember, and it was our freshman year when we used to call our answering machine, because we didn't have voicemail then. We used to call the answering machine and speak to ourselves with French accents and then listen to it later on. I've had so many good times and so many laughs with you over the last 20 years. I know we haven't been in touch a lot lately, but I think someday we'll find a way again. I keep saying I don't have a ton of advice for you. I mean, I think you're a pretty awesome person, and I think you just, be you and keep doing it. I love you. I miss you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cathy. Happy birthday to you. 40 already. It did go fast, didn't it? Happy birthday, little girl. Can't believe that it's gone by so quickly. And you've accomplished so much in your life. Beautiful family. Little boy, little girl. You're going to learn and take care of each other and love each other the same way you did with your sisters and your brother George, who was just 12 months younger than you. My favorite memory, I guess, is of you always taking care of George. And when he would cry and he was in a stroller, the little sister, 2 years old, was there, rocking the stroller so that your brother would find comfort. And you always try to help them find comfort in activities and be part of everything. With your friends and his friends, you're always very good to him. I'm proud of you and glad that you did that with him. And now we're celebrating 40 years of Cathy's life. What advice would I give you? You're a very calm person. I love how you parent. Keep that up. That's good advice. And love life. Enjoy your children. Be happy with your marriage. Try to understand people. Teach kindness to your children. I love you very, very much. I love the two little ones very, very much, and I love Annette. Let's stay close forever. Love you, baby girl.
Hi, Kath. Just wanted to wish you a happy 40th birthday. Thinking about memories, I have lots of memories growing up with you. One memory growing up is when we used to celebrate Christmas at your house on Folk Rod Street, and all the cousins would get bundled up and we would go out Christmas caroling up and down the streets to your neighbor's house. I always remember that and think about that during the holidays, something that I cherish. And a more recent memory is last year when our families got to spend time together when we were on vacation in Tennessee. That was definitely a highlight of our vacation and something that I'll always remember. And I hope to continue to build lots of memories with you. And some advice that I have for you, I would just say keep smiling like you always do. You always bring happiness into a room when you come. And don't forget to enjoy the little things. Sometimes life gets away from us and we have to focus on work or things that are out of our control, but don't forget to take time to enjoy the little things in life. All right, wishing you a very happy birthday, Kath. I love you so much. See you soon. Mwah.
Kath, just wanted to wish you a happy 40th birthday. I can't believe how fast the time has gone. I remember when you would be crawling around on the floor and Papa would come in and he'd start smiling and looking at you and saying to your mom, "Look at her. She looks like a little pea on the floor." And now you have your own two little peas. Anyway, I hope when all this is over we can all get together and celebrate in a good old Walsh family fashion. But Uncle Bob and I would like to wish you a happy birthday and many, many more.
Happy birthday,
Kath. We love you.
Hi, Cathy. Happy birthday. I think my favorite memory of you is when I was younger, I had to write a poem about someone I admired, and I needed to use either a metaphor or a simile in it, and I didn't know what to say, so I wrote that Cathy's cheeks are as red as cherries, so I guess it's a simile. And I remember us talking about that more recently and thinking it was hilarious. And of course, all of our beach trips and the times I've been up to visit you guys in New York. Advice, I would say, keep doing what you're doing. You know, you're successful and you're always there to lend a helping hand, a listening ear. You're a great mom. And I love you, and I hope you have a great 40th birthday.
Hi Cathy, it's Heather. Happy birthday. Did anybody else take this video like 800 times? Because this is take like 801 for me. Anyway, I just wanted to say happy birthday. Hope you're having a good time with your family. I wanted to share a special memory, but really we've had so many fun and really ridiculous times together that I couldn't pick just one. So instead, I just wanted to say how much I've enjoyed our friendship for over 20 years now. I can't believe that I can say that I've been friends with you for longer than I've been alive, which is a pretty special thing to say about someone. And even though we don't get to see each other that often, every time I talk to you, it's like I saw you yesterday. So I think that's pretty special. some advice. I don't have any. I'm not good at advice. I think you're pretty awesome and you're doing a great job as a person, as a mom, as a wife. So happy birthday, have fun. I hope to see you soon. Love you, friend. Happy birthday.
Hi, Kat. Happy birthday. Can't believe you're 40, probably because you look so good. I don't really have a great memory, so I don't have a lot of memories, but I do remember when you were leaving to move to Belgium for a change of scenery, and I really didn't want you to go, but it turns out that it was the right choice because you met Amit, and now you have Amit and 2 beautiful kids. So I guess you made the right choice there. And I guess the best advice I could give you about turning 40, I got from, I guess, my mom and Aunt Nellie, and it's always to remember that age is just a number. And if you keep smiling and laughing like you always have, you can make it through anything. And I know you will. I hope you have a great birthday, and when all this is over with, I will definitely buy you a couple drinks. And I love you so much. Have a great day.
Hey Kath, it's Aunt Marguerite. I wanted to wish you a happy and a joyous birthday. Some of my favorite memories of you were when you were little. You would always come and visit me in my room. I would polish your nails. You would touch every single thing in my room, and it would drive me crazy, but you would get such a big kick out of it. We would always go to the sweet shop together. When I would study, you would always say, Aunt Marguerite, like, I love you, but I hope I'm not always going to be little like you were. And when you were in 8th grade, you told me that, and I was just laughing so hard. You're very good-natured. I will never forget visiting you in Belgium. I will never forget when you let us use your apartment for Michaela's 16th birthday, which was so memorable and so much fun. I guess what I would say to you is always have faith and find faith, and always stay true to yourself and know you were loved.
There you go. Happy birthday. Just want to send you a quick note, let you know we're thinking about you back here in Philly. Hope you have a day that's just as brilliant as you are. And until we get to hang out again, cheers, lady.
Hi, Kathy. Happy birthday. Favorite memory with you? There's been so many. It's got to be not just one, but all of our travels around, from that first party in Amsterdam, just like Smurfs, to Ljubljana, Ibiza, Madrid, Oktoberfest, China, of course. You can forget that lovely train ride we took. Lots and lots of great memories, even and just hanging around in Antwerp and Belgium. We had a lot of good times. Words of advice, Kathy, just keep being you. You're smart, you're sweet, you're thoughtful, determined. So just keep being you, and let's hang out more. Love you. Bye. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Auntie Kathy. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. Hey, Cathy.
Happy birthday, Cathy. To many fun-filled summers, champagne-filled New Year's Eve parties, and many adventure travels.
Yeah, you can. Say happy birthday, John, to Kathy. Happy birthday, Kathy! Happy 40th, and when we're back in town, let's plan for a huge party. Okay, message for Auntie Kathy.
What's up? Oh, it's another year gone by. Oh, it must be time to celebrate again. And it's true when I tell you it's your day today. And it's true when I tell you it's your day today. It's your beautiful birthday, your beautiful birthday, your beautiful
birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Cathy. Congratulations, the big 4-0. We're the same age bracket for 3 or 4 weeks, 3 weeks. 40 to 60 age bracket. If you thought those first 40 years went fast, where do you see the next 40? As for memories, one story I've told you a million times. You know the story. Admit you've heard it too. When I had Cathy, Kirsten, and Chrissy with me. So I want to tell a different story. It was Cathy Lynn sitting with her Pop-Pop. And Pop-Pop pushed his false teeth out halfway out of his mouth and then sucked them back in and said to Cathy, "Can you do that?" And Cathy said, she was only about 3 years old, says, "Nope, my mommy gave me good teeth." Happy birthday, congratulations, love you. Advice, don't forget to thank God every day for all your blessings. Bye, love you.
Hi, Cathy. Happy birthday. I feel like it's sort of apropos to be celebrating your 40th birthday, not in close quarters, based on the memory that I actually wanted to recount as part of this video for you for your 40th birthday. So Amit gave us 2 assignments. One was, what's your favorite memory of Cathy? I obviously have far too many favorite memories to just pick one. So instead, I actually was brought to mind of a memory. It may have been my earliest memory of us, actually. That was during a time not too dissimilar from what we're experiencing right now, which was I must have been 7 and you must have been 3. And I and Christina were quarantined from you for what seemed to be like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I mean, in a little kid mind, it felt like I was never going to see my little brother and little sister again. You and George, for some reason, weren't with us. I guess Christine and I both had the same sickness. I don't know if it was chickenpox, whatever it was. Anyway, we come out of quarantine, or I did. Christina wasn't actually allowed out yet. And I was super excited to see you. And I remember I came down the back stairs of our house. We had been quarantined in what was yours and Christina's room. And I came to sit with you in the kitchen, and I was so excited to see you. I hadn't seen you in weeks or maybe days. And I wanted to know what you were doing and what was going on. And all of a sudden, you told me, April, I can read. And I was like, 7 years old, I knew that a 3-year-old couldn't really read, right? And then what you did is you sat me down and you read, "I Am a Bunny." And I was like, okay, Cathy, let's read it together. And I kept thinking I was going to just sit here and read each page for you. But we went through the entire book, and you knew page by page by page every single word. I remember thinking there was maybe like 1 or 2 words, like an article or an indefinite article or something here or there that you just didn't get right. But other than that, everything you got was right. And I think about that story all the time because it reminds me constantly of who you are. This little creative, competent little sister, always wanting to keep up and finding ways to keep up, whatever it took. And so anyway, so that's my memory. It's such a good one. You were such a little baby and you were sitting down reading me your very first book. So of course I had to buy that book for my kids, and it's one of our favorites. And then the other assignment from Amit was advice for Cathy. And my only advice for Cathy is that Cathy remain Cathy forever and ever and ever.
because she's perfect and wonderful how she is, and I want her to be more Cathy forever. And she's one of my best friends. Happy birthday, Kath. I love you.
Cathy, you made it! Happy 40th. I cannot believe it has been 18 years, but I'm so glad to be here to celebrate, virtually here to celebrate with you a huge milestone, and to see you, come of age. And, we kind of grew up, I guess, together through our 20s and 30s. And, when I think back to all the most important moments of my life, my adult life, you've been there. And, become, part of my family, in a lot of ways. And I'm, so grateful to have become part of your family. And to, have been together in New York for all that time, and our kids, growing up together and becoming friends. And I'm just so grateful to have you in my life. I would say my favorite memory is that first trip that I took to London. I don't remember everything we did, but I remember it was the time of my life. I mean, I probably say that about a lot of memories that I have with you. We've always had so much fun together, but that trip in particular, we had a great time. And I guess more sentimentally, a moment that really stands out for me is when I first saw you in your Indian wedding dress. I thought you were the most beautiful bride I had ever seen. Just stunning. And of course I was brought to tears as usual, but I just, that was such a moment, and I was so happy for you. My advice to you is to go forth with confidence. You are such an amazing woman, and you're amazing in your professional life. You've achieved all these things, but you're also just a genuine good person. You are a great mother and wife and sister and daughter and all these things, but you are just one of the best people I've ever known, as just as a good all-around person. I don't know how else to say that. But I think that I hope one day, it dawns on you that is enough, and that you can do anything with just that. It's enough to do whatever you want. And I truly believe that you can do anything. So one day maybe you can use that as wind for your wings. I will stop rambling, because as long as this camera goes, I will keep rambling. I will also just say this. I was talking to Camden the other day about, some of our friends and family, and, he, when I was talking about you, he was actually genuinely surprised to learn that Aunt Cathy is not his blood aunt. that we were not actually sisters, or that you were not his blood relative in some way. And that was surprising to him. And I think that just goes to show, how you've embraced, my family members, and we've become family. All right, I'll stop rambling. I love you. Love to your family. Love to the kids. Love to Amit. Love to everyone. I hope you enjoy the day. I know it's, we've got to do more for your birthday, but I hope you do enjoy the day. And I hope that this whole thing ends soon so we can have a proper celebration for you. Happy birthday.
Wishing you a very happy 40th birthday, Cathy. And all the happiness and blessings. My fondest memory of you was when you got married and we thought a princess has walked into our house. Love you very much, and Thank you for Isla and Miles. Oh my gosh, we love them to death. Love you. All the best.
Wishing you a very happy 40th birthday, Cathy. Wish we were all there to enjoy with you, but we'll make it up. We'll have some other chance to have a nice birthday with you. Thank you. Love you.
Hello, Cathy. Happy birthday. I think this is such a fun idea. I probably wouldn't have maybe gotten this to you even, so this is even better. So for my favorite memory, I decided to pull up pictures of Cathy Cozen on my iPad, and 53 different pictures show up, so I thought I'd just give you a few highlights. So, remember, running of the Santas in Antwerp? I thought we were going to be kicked out of several bars. Any clue who this person is? No clue. That was a good one. I love this one too. Let's see, where is it? Oh, it's a little blurry. But remember prom night in Monte Carlo, right? God, I look kind of fat. Look at that. Look at how nice we looked. Oh, how cute. September 2nd, 2006, it says. That was awesome. Oh, look at this great picture of you in the bathroom, I think. You remember that? I'm definitely over my allotment. Obviously, tons of Oktoberfest pictures, so that one's not surprising. But remember the music festival when Karen passed out on the floor, like right in front of the stage? I think for The Who. That was awesome. Oh, so cute. Another great memory. God, I don't have the Karen one. Oh, some more recent ones. Oh, this is a good one from Oktoberfest though. I should share that one. Yes. Look, and beautiful one from your wedding. Gorgeous. You looked gorgeous. And then, more recently, now you have 2 beautiful kids. And remember Sue's birthday? I hope we get to keep creating memories, and that's my advice for you. So keep creating fun memories. You can get a little bit grinding with all the kids and responsibilities of work and all that stuff. So overcome all the grind and keep creating memories. Love you. Happy birthday.
Happy 40th, Cathy. I'm really excited to wish you a happy birthday, especially because we share one and you're my birthday twin. That's always been fun for us to share throughout these many years of friendship. Starting probably with our 14th birthday, when our friends threw us an awesome surprise party at the Sticko's house. My birthday surprise to you is that I have some evidence to share of said party. And it was so fun to find these pictures. Picture 1, me, you, and Ange looking lovely. And in her Philly shirt. The braces are really good, and I don't know what's going on with me, but this was fun. Picture 2. This one's a little bit harder to see. And I'll send you copies of these, but if you look close, I think you can make out we've got Sharon, don't remember her last name, you, Lauren, Christy Zepp, me, Amanda, also forget her last name, and Ange, once again killing it with the hair flip there. Funny. The last one I have is not from our birthday, but I think from the same year, and I would venture a guess that this was probably around the time Kurt Cobain died, because you, Lauren, and Ange are looking very emo in this picture. I don't know what's going on there, but Ange's Nirvana poster and stuff on the wall is also awesome. Oh man, we were so emo. Anyway, that was fun for me. I hope it was fun for you. Just happy birthday. Hope you have a great year. And I really can't wait to be able to celebrate with you in person. Love you.
Cathy Kozneda, happy birthday, darling. Trust you to have this during a pandemic. What the hell? But in all seriousness, so sad we can't be there to party, because I know that we would party hard. Which brings me on to favourite memory of you. It has to be Sunday Fun Day in London, when we'd go to your house in Notting Hill for a civilised lunch, which would then escalate into full-blown drinking and debauchery and an immense hangover on a Monday morning of all days. Thank you for that. And any advice? I honestly don't think you need any, but maybe just one thing. Avoid dancing around glass tables. And I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. Love you.
Happy
birthday, Cathy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers from all of us.
Cheers.
Wanted to wish you a fantastic 40th birthday. I can't believe you're 40. Oh my God, I remember your 30th. So we're talking about best memories of you. So we've been thinking about.
We were thinking about some memories, Cathy, and one of the ones that came up were drinking those big kegs of beer in your garden in Notting Hill, partying until late into the evening. Oh, how times have changed! How times have changed, look at that.
And one of my best memories is whining Wednesdays. So every Wednesday getting together, the troubadour, and talking about our week, and also all the amazing trips we've done together. So Australia, the US, Spain, Italy, France, and you know, you've seen everything from this little one being born to I think we're going to have to leave it there, Cathy, but have a fantastic 40th. I miss you loads.
Bye. Happy 40th in quarantine, Cathy.
Actually, you don't have a birthday if you don't get to go outside for the entire day, so you're still 39. But happy birthday anyway.
Love from Texas.
Hey, Kath. Happy 40th birthday. I have a little trip down memory lane. Grade 3, 1989. Where are we? There we are. Grade 5, 1991, Miss Isherwood. Grade 7, Mrs. O'Neill, 93. And then some other ones that just made me cry. That's an angle. No idea why this is in black and white. We're not that old. Halloween. Another Halloween. And this one on a boat for Christiana Gallagher's birthday in 1994. So I just wanted to say happy 40th. I love you. And we have so many great memories together. It's hard to narrow it down, but one of my favorite ones is us dyeing our hair in a pot of Kool-Aid on Fulcrod Street, and your dad walking in and being like, "What the hell are you two doing?" Anyway, I love you, I miss you, happy 40th.
Hey there, Kath, happy birthday. All right, so 40 years of memories. You realize when we were little kids, you make me stick my finger in one of those Christmas lights that sits on the windowsills. That wasn't the favorite memory. All right, favorite memory, us in South Africa, having just rented the car, realizing that they only had stick shifts and neither of us really knew how to drive. You attempting the first time, getting everybody in the parking lot yelling at us, me eventually going. I think my foot was on the pedal, your foot was on the shift. We got on the highway and you just said, keep going. It was nuts. Here's to 40 more years. Happy birthday. You are amazing. Love you, sister. Congrats.
Hi, Cathy. Happy birthday. One of my most favorite memories with you, gosh, there were so many. We had so many great trips, so many countries we visited, great experiences we made, great times here in London when you guys still lived here. But I'm going to pick a very random one. That was a weekend many years ago in the days when we actually still went out and partied and danced, you, I, and I think it was Mario with us, went out to party, and we didn't intend to stay out that long because you had to catch a flight the next morning, very first thing, back to the States, probably to visit Amit, because I think he was still living there. But we ended up going to one club, partied, danced, and then decided randomly to end up this random after hours spot where people were hanging from swings of the roof and spitting fire, and we were all a bit like, what is going on here? And partied until the sun rose and the day started to be bright, and you just walked straight home to the airport, caught your plane, and made it back home. And so you proved to be a total party trooper. Random but fun experience. My advice to you, therefore, never lose your inner child. Leo is sleeping right now in the other room, so he can't give you that same advice, but he hopes to see you in person and wish you a happy birthday in person soon. Bye!
Happy birthday, Cathy!
I guess our favorite memory would be when you host us in New York. We hope that this year that you have a good year for your birthday.
What Christopher said.
Hey Cathy, happy birthday! Happy 40th. We're so sorry we can't be there with you. We wish you could be all out having a nice drink right now and not at home. So, but I'm glad we at least get a chat on video. We were remembering the first time we met you guys was, the first time we met you was actually in Nairobi when you and Amit came to visit us. And we had no kids.
Pre-kids.
And we just did
era.
fun stuff. And we went out to dinner and drank wine and stayed at that house in Naivasha. And it's super cool that we went from that to now all being in New York. And you know, you guys are our best friends in the city. And it's just amazing to have you guys here. And so, you know, super glad. I can't believe we've taken that journey from Nairobi all the way to New York here with you guys.
And favorite memories from New York are definitely our weekends, Sunday afternoons at Ellington, having a bucket of beer.
Yeah, amen.
Letting the kids.
You guys introduced us to that. That was awesome.
Yeah. And what advice we would have for you is just to drink copious amounts of wine during this time.
Yeah, I don't think I have any advice. The advice I would give you guys would be like, move to the suburbs. But I know that's not going to get taken well. So instead, exactly, you guys know more than we do about how to survive in this place.
Just wine and sleep.
That's been Chris's method, and it's worked fairly well so far.
All right, happy birthday.
Happy birthday so much. We miss you.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you soon.
All right, bye-bye.
Happy birthday, Cathy. I'm so glad that I get the chance to wish you a happy birthday in this manner. And thinking about this video and trying to think of a favorite memory, it certainly couldn't just land on one. You shared so many wonderful, incredible experiences while we were together in Europe, and all the travel that we were able to do and the places we got to visit and the friends that we made. And I'm so glad that those friendships have endured for so long. And even though we're far apart and distance keeps us from seeing each other as much as we'd like, that those friendships from all those years are still strong, and how much we all love and still care about each other. I'm just so glad that I get the chance to wish you a happy birthday on this special occasion, and take a moment and think back of all those wonderful experiences that we shared together in Europe. Happy birthday again. We miss you and we love you.
Hey Kath, happy birthday. I can't believe that we're turning 40. We've been through a lot over the past more than 25 years. It's really kind of crazy how fast it's all gone, but through all the ups and downs, we've always stuck by each other's side and been there for each other. So that's something I don't take for granted, and I really appreciate. Talking about memories, like we've had a lot of great memories together. Really pretty much anything from the 2 summers of living in LBI, whether for better or for worse, but still can't think about Carney's without laughing, and you're just like obviously such a huge part of that. And I'm really thankful that Amit organized this so that everybody could get to talk to you and celebrate with you. And I hope you have an awesome day with your really lovely family, and hopefully we get to celebrate sometime soon, hopefully sometime this year. But until then, take care. Love you so much. Have an awesome birthday. Bye.
Hi, Cathy. Happy 40th birthday to you. I am so sad that I cannot be there in person to give you a huge hug and to celebrate this true milestone with you, but we will do it soon as our lockdown quarantine is over. I'm very happy you hit 40. Welcome to the club. I promise it is pretty awesome. And I'm happy to have you here, healthy and well. I have, so many memories over the last 18 years of our friendship. Spring of 2002 is when we met in, humble beginnings in Fort Washington, Pennsylvania as J&J FLDPers and the Good Morning Crew. It's great to see how our friendship has really, blossomed and thrived since those early days. And I have so many amazing memories with you over the last almost 2 decades. It's hard to list them all. I think some of the ones that top the list would be being your roommate in Hoboken, where we had no heat on the first floor and we make hilarious dinners and eat under blankets downstairs. You'd humor me and let me talk at you if I bought you bagels and coffee. On the way to work every morning in our twin matching Jettas, white and blue, mine and yours respectively. And then on the way home, we would dodge potholes so we didn't fall into Newark Bay on the Pulaski Skyway, singing amazingly to the Outkast album. And you let me do it every day, even though I'm completely tone deaf. And so for that, I thank you. That's a great highlight. All of our travels from our first kind of trip, I think, to Paris and then to Key West with a couple more girls, and then, individual trips when I came over to Belgium and we were in Paris. I think of all the times I've been to Paris, I think I've always been with you, which is a great memory, and I love that city so much. Mostly because of the good times that we've had. I think for me, the real hallmark of our friendship isn't all the good times that we've had, because we've had a ton. And I love that I can always laugh and be goofy and silly and talk with you whenever. But I think that, what makes me feel so blessed about our friendship and just so grateful for it is the fact that, you're one of my best friends. And when things aren't amazing and things, are hard, like life can be sometimes, you are the person that I want to talk to about it. So when I got my really bad health news at the end of the year, beginning of this year, you were my first friend to call. And it's not a great memory, but for me, I think it's so special because, you're in the post office walking out and I'm in Whole Foods and we're 2,000 miles away, and we get to cry together and you buoy me up and you virtually and literally at times hold my hand and tell me everything's gonna be okay. And I think that that's so special, and I can't really, and don't want to replace that with anybody else, because that's my Cathy's. So anyway, thank you. 20 years of friendship is amazing. I am looking forward to 50 or 80 more. We have a lot more stories to tell, a lot more places to visit, and a lot more adventures to go on. So I love you. My advice for you is keep being you. You obviously have a wonderful family, the one you've created with Amit, as well as the one that created you and your brother and sisters and your mom and dad. I think everyone's amazing and has always made me feel so special. And so you just keep being you, because you're pretty amazing the way you are. I love you and happy birthday.
Hey Cathy, happy birthday. I'm super excited for you. 40's a real milestone, super exciting. I think I've personally known you as long as I've been dating Ninian, so 12 years or so. You've been a great friend to her and to me and to us. I think my favorite memory is probably when Amit called me up and was like, hey, this girl, I think she really likes me, but she seems kind of lame. I don't know if I should go out with her again. Like, do you really think it's worth it? And I talked to him for, I don't know, it was probably 2 or 3 hours about, all your traits, and Nadine had to write them all down ahead of time so that I could, kind of sell you and kind of pump you up in front of Nadine. I mean, in front of Amit. But no, obviously I'm kidding about that. It was Obviously, you guys were meant to be right from the start. In all honesty, I think my favorite memory was clearly our time in Italy together. The 10 days we spent there was just a lot of fun. Definitely the highlight for me was the cooking class we took in Positano, where none of us ate ahead of time because we thought we'd be like stuffing our face with food the entire time, and it turned out we got there and we didn't eat for like 3 hours because we had to cook the meal and they wouldn't let us eat anything.
So I ate all the raw pasta that we were making because we were both pregnant and I was starving and about to pass out.
Yeah, you guys were both pregnant, so Mitten did all the drinking
You
the
did
entire
all
trip.
the drinking and we did all the eating. But
Yeah.
we ate well.
My advice to you for your 40th birthday is to keep traveling and keep drinking really good red wine. Happy birthday, and
Happy
we're
birthday.
Super excited to have you as our friends.
We love you.
I can't believe it's your 40th birthday and we're celebrating it in quarantine in Princeton, New Jersey. Didn't think it was going to end up like this, but oh well. I'm sure we'll get to celebrate it properly at some point in the near future. But I think you've had a great run over the last 40 years, and you should be really proud of it. I mean, you have an amazing career, you've lived in several different countries, you met a great husband, have 2 amazing children, and I think it's just going to get better from here on out. I mean, I can't wait to see what the next 60 years is going to be, given the track record that you've set in the first 40. I couldn't be more proud of you. I think you're an amazing wife and really supportive of me, and you're also very generous to our children, but also your friends and family, and I couldn't be more proud of that. You know, my fondest memories of you and us, frankly, are you know, the time we spent abroad in London, living, you know, for 5-ish years, jet setting to every country you can think of on a whim, really with no care in the world, and just experiencing life and eating food and sleeping in the desert and getting in random cars and driving across you know, somewhat remote places, and it was just been an amazing ride. And you know, now living in New York, things have calmed down a bit, but I think we still kind of maintain a spirit of that lifestyle, and I'm sure we're going to get back to doing a lot more of that stuff when the kids are older. So I really look forward to celebrating, like I said, another 60 years with you. I love you very much. I hope that you have a great birthday, and I'm really looking forward to celebrating it now and in the future when we have more options to consider. All right, take care.
Happy birthday, Aunt Cathy. Bowie says happy birthday too because she's biting us like crazy, which means she's excited. Happy birthday. Hope you have a good birthday. Happy birthday, Harmony. No. Happy birthday, Aunt Cathy. Yeah. What it's like to have a dog.
Happy birthday, Cathy. Hope you have a great day, and I'm glad you get to spend it with your entire family. Take care. Miss you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Cathy. Happy birthday to you.
Miss you.
Bisous, Cathy.
Bisous, Cathy. Love you. Bonjour, Cathy. J'espère que tu vas bien. Et aussi, j'espère que tu passes une bonne fête d'anniversaire et que tu auras des beaux cadeaux et des bonbons et que tout va bien, que tout le monde va bien chez toi. Gros bisous. Gros bisous.
Who is Cathy Cousin? Behind the perfect mom and the perfect businesswoman, Cathy is the best partner in crime. Always ready for drinks in London with the London crew. We go crawling around all the bar and having all the best cocktail. We never forget how many evenings we spend together, having the best time ever. Cathy, thank you. I'm so lucky to have you in my life as a really and truthful friend. I will never forget all the good moments together and the team. And of course, I'm waiting to have real drinks together. So again, happy 40th. Hope to see you soon. Love you so much, miss you, and please change.
Dear Cathy, hope you're well. Happy 40th. What is my best memory of you? I think will be hard to define. I've got a couple that one of the funniest is probably very awkward at the time was how long it took you to walk down the aisle at your wedding. But knowing the reason after made it worth the wait, so that's a pretty fun memory. And also my first memory, actually, before I even met you, was the memory of James sending an email to the Kellogg crew saying, hey, there's a friend of Nadine's who's coming to London and you guys should meet up. And then Amit finding a lame excuse to miss Javier's birthday. And you know, Javier is peculiar about his attendance during his birthday, so that must have been a pretty big step for Amit, who already knew at the time what lovely gem he'd found. So very happy for you guys, and I can only echo my wife, don't change, but if you could do something, my advice would be to get your European passport you've been talking about, because we have not been seeing enough of you in Europe, and we love you guys. So speak to you soon, love you, and enjoy.
Happy birthday, Cathy. Miss you and the kids and Amit. Hope to see you guys soon. Love you. Let's celebrate when all this is over. Take care.
Okay, Cathy, happy 40th. I brought out a little sipping tequila with your name on it in celebration to you, so cheers. You're the one that got me into that, because otherwise I would have never drank tequila like this. Best memory? So many. But I have one that I will go back to because of the fact that I only have like 3 pictures framed in my entire house of my friends and family, and you're one of them. Clearly a special place in my heart goes out to this Carnival trip that we did. Obviously Stockholm, and you know, going to the ice bar, and I mean just all the crazy things we did, as well as just enjoying being on a terrace and drinking a glass of rosé in Belgium. It was the best time of my life, and I shared it with you, and I just can't imagine having those memories with anyone else, and I'm just so lucky and so grateful that we had those years together. And with that, I'll get to my advice, and that is to continue your journey to find your joy, and never stop looking for that, and never stop trying to have it in any way and shape you can, in any situation that you're in. Don't give up on finding those places and those little moments to bring yourself your own personal joy, because you deserve it, and you're an amazing person and a super special person to me, and I'm just really lucky to have you in my life, and you bring me such great joy, for sure. I love you. Happy birthday.
Lordy, Lordy, I can't believe that Cathy is 40. Happy birthday, Kath. I love you. And I just want you to know I can remember the first words that you ever spoke. And the first word wasn't mommy or daddy, it was no. And that set a path for you for the rest of your life. You were always very sure of yourself and knew what you wanted. Even when you were 2 years old, and all the other kids were singing Ernie's song Rubber Ducky, you always loved Twisted Sister singing We're Not Gonna Take It Anymore. That was your favorite song. A little 2-year-old walking around the house screaming this song from the top of her lungs. And that again fits with your determination and drive to succeed. You've always made me proud with your schoolwork. Through grade school and high school and then college. And especially the banquets we got to go to celebrate your excellence in achievements in school, and being elected the president of your class. First woman in LaSalle ever to be elected class president. I'm still very proud of that, Kath. In your professional life, you've done nothing but excellent work and tracked out your course and stayed with it. I want to thank you for all the good times we had in Europe. We never would have seen so much of Europe if it wasn't for you. And you always took care of us, Kath, and I love you so much for it. Now that you're 40 years old, I feel so good for you. You have a beautiful family, and everything seems to be going your way. I will always love you, Kath, and I wish you a happy birthday. Bye.
Happy birthday, Mama! Come on, Emma.
You're the best, Mama.
Clap on, baby. Yay! We love you.
Goodbye. You're the best.